Mr. K.M. Abraham IAS, who is the Chief Principal Secretary to Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, is in deep waters at present. The Kerala High Court has ordered a CBI enquiry into the asset base of Mr. K.M. Abraham. Mr. K.M. Abraham was earlier the Chief Secretary of Kerala, and after retirement, he is continuing as the advisor or Chief Principal Secretary to the Chief Minister. The order of Kerala High Court came in a petition filed by, an activist, Mr. Jomon Puthanparakal, who alleged that Mr. K.M. Abraham owns assets disproportionate to his non-income. Is this the first time that a bureaucrat in Kerala has come under the scanner of High Court, or is this the first time that a serious corruption allegation has been raised against a Kerala bureaucrat? Not at all. Actually, the previous Principal Secretary of Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, Mr. Shiv Shankar, has been sent to jail in a case related to gold smuggling. But what makes Mr. K.M. Abraham's case a very special case, very intriguing one, is the fact that Mr. K.M. Abraham has got a legacy of, or at least he is pretending to have a legacy of being a crusader against corruption. He never hesitated to lock horns against some of the richest and most influential people in India. That was when Mr. K.M. Abraham was the Director of Securities and Exchange Board of India. The men against whom he took stringent action included India's richest person, Mukesh Ambani, his brother Anil Ambani, who was one of the richest persons in India in the past, then Sahara Subrata Roy, and Mr. K.M. Abraham had even alleged that the former advisor to the then Finance Minister of India, Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, also was indulging in inappropriate activities. And eventually, he even wrote to Prime Minister of India, the then Prime Minister of India, Mr. Manmohan Singh, that there is danger to his life because of his impartial and strict actions. So this raises certain doubts. How could a person become a totally corrupt bureaucrat within a span of, say, 10 to 15 years? Or was Mr. K.M. Abraham fooling each and everyone in the past? Was his actions against those rich people in India were motivated? Was he a stooge in the hands of somebody? Was there someone else who was controlling him at that time with some particular motives? So these are some of the very serious questions which rise now, as Kerala High Court has ordered a CBI enquiry into the corruption allegations of the once Mr. Clean. Let's take a closer look into the legacy of Mr. K.M. Abraham based on facts available on public domain. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. As I said earlier, Mr. K.M. Abraham was a director of SEBI during the period from 2008 to 11. And at that time, he hit the headlines of many media in India, many newspapers, because of the strict actions taken against some of the richest people in India. He took action against Mukesh Ambani, accusing him of, insider trading. Then again he took action against Anil Ambani, saying that the external commercial borrowings made by Mr. Anil Ambani were misused to purchase the shares of his own company from the market. And it was actually Mr. K.M. Abraham who drafted a watertight case against Mr. Subrata Roy of Sahara Group. Then I think he was instrumental in preventing the launching of one of the private security exchange, stock exchanges in India. Then, as I said, he had also filed a complaint against the then advisor to Finance Minister Pranab Kumar Mukherjee, alleging of interferences. So, such a person who was not afraid, who never hesitated to lock horns with people as powerful as Mukesh Ambani, is now finding himself in the vortex of allegations. And the Kerala High Court has ordered an inquiry. So, what could be the reason for this? According to Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal, Mr. K.M. Abraham was corrupt even when he was a finance secretary in Kerala, when Mr. Umman Chandi was the chief minister. So, even before becoming a director of the SEBI, he was corrupt. This is what Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal alleges. Mr. Joman alleges that Mr. K.M. Abraham owns a very costly flat in Kurla in Mumbai, which is, very close to the Bandra Kurla headquarters of SEBI. Then Mr. K.M. Abraham also owns a very luxury, costly flat in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Then he has got a shopping complex which may cost over rupees 8 crores at Kollam, which is his hometown. So allegations are many, and I think he has submitted prima facie evidence against Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal. Otherwise, the court would not have ordered a CBI inquiry. Actually, Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal has been pursuing Mr. K.M. Abraham for more than a decade. Initially, he filed a complaint with Kerala Vigilance, and the Vigilance didn't take up it seriously. The influence of Mr. K.M. Abraham is not just confined to the bureaucracy or politics. He comes from a very powerful family, the Kandathil family. The Kandathil family is one family which owns the Malayalam Manorama newspaper, which is the topmost circulated Malayalam daily. Then the owners of the MRF factory are also from this Kandathil family. So the level of influence Mr. K.M. Abraham wields, and perhaps those factors might have worked in his favor. Today I have heard commentaries or political analysts saying that Malayalam Manorama newspaper didn't display the news of High Court ordering a CBI inquiry against him in prominently. So this means that he has got huge influence in Kerala politics, across media, across political parties, and in many other areas. So that could be one reason why the state vigilance didn't take up the issue very seriously. Then I think a vigilance court also had dismissed the allegation against him. But Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal is not one who retreats very easily. He is not one who is afraid or who can be cowed down. He had been instrumental in taking up many cases. So this guy was in hot pursuit of Mr. K.M. Abraham, and eventually Kerala High Court ordered a CBI inquiry. But at the same time, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said there is no need for Mr. K.M. Abraham to resign, and since he has not been found guilty by any investigation, and the court has not given the final verdict in this issue. But as I said earlier, the serious question that rises up because of this, the High Court order, is that how could a man who was fearless, who took up action against some of the richest and powerful people in India, all on a sudden, how could he become a corrupt person? If we go by Mr. Joman Puthanpurakkal's version, it means that, as I said, he had throughout his career, he had been indulging in shady, or his activities were shady. But nobody might have recognized that. That could be one reason. Or he might have been able to hide it. But then why did he act against those powerful people when he was a director of SEBI? Was he being influenced by someone else who was more powerful? Was there someone else who was controlling him? Was he merely a puppet in somebody else's hands? I think the investigating agency needs to go into all those issues because, as there was no need for Mr. K.M. Abraham to pursue or take up such issues in the past. And at that time, he dared to do that. Or was he simply fooling everybody else? Why did he do that? There is a strategy of certain corrupt people, bureaucrats in Kerala. I have seen that. They will pretend to be very strict and eventually they will strike a compromise with the accused. So, taking action is actually a pretext. They will be in hot pursuit of the rich and the most powerful people, and eventually, when a big case comes, they will strike a deal. This is one of the ways in which the corrupt bureaucrats and politicians in Kerala act. Initially, they could be misunderstood or they may seem to be very honest people, but actually this is they are fishing the waters, they are testing the waters, and eventually when they find that the moment is right, the occasion is ripe, then they will strike. This is the strategy of many bureaucrats. So was Mr. K.M. Abraham pursuing the same strategy, or was he even sincerely doing that? I don't know. I hope the Central Bureau of Investigation's enquiry or investigation will throw up many surprises and many truths. We don't know what is in store. Let's wait for the investigation. Meet you with updates. Till then, goodbye.